So I have spent the last 3 to 4 days literally creating this from scratch, watching a few YouTube videos. I'll admit it, you know, nobody else is going to see the imperfections apart from you, because I'm about to show you all the imperfections. Oh, quick explanation, my nails are a mess. I think that's all I needed to tell you. There was something else. Oh, coffee.
You came into my little room and told me what I wanted to hear. With a painted smile, you served it up on a silver plate. Said if we could only carry on. Don't wanna be the one.
I got some stuff in that I thought would combine scrapbooking and planning and journaling all in one place, try and make it pretty to keep me going. And then my daughter phoned me and she was feeling a bit down in the dumps, so I put together a little something for her, because I thought if I show you the very first project I've done and all the mistakes, so you can see that I'm just a beginner and this is really come with me, see if I can improve. If you've never tried anything like this before, why not try it as well? And it doesn't really matter if we're not artistic or we get things wrong or we get smudges on things. It just producing something from scraps sometimes, or bits and pieces that you've got lying around, and also plan and journal and just bring some art into everyday life. So I have spent the last 3 to 4 days literally creating this from scratch, watching a few YouTube videos. I'll admit it, don't really know what I'm doing. I've made loads and loads of mistakes, so I thought I'm still going to post it. I've learned that perfection is not a thing. You know, nobody else is going to see the imperfections apart from you, because I'm about to show you all the imperfections, so you can be assured that I'm no genius. I get things wrong all the time, and if I'm willing to put myself out there and do little bits of crafty stuff to keep me happy, to keep my soul singing, to bring a bit of art into my life, then I think you could join me, or at least enjoy watching the process. And maybe if you're worried that it's not you, or you think you'll make a mess of it, maybe it'll give you some encouragement that none of us are perfect and it's fine just to do things for fun, no matter how old or young you are. So let's get on with it. Let's show you the project I've done that I'm about to send my daughter. Oh, quick explanation, my nails are a mess. I've even got a broken one because I've been tea dyeing scrap papers, and what else? So I've been tea dyeing, so my fingers aren't that great looking. I think that's all I needed to tell you. But oh, coffee. Yes, I'm a massive coffee fan. So I, prep my coffee up and do all the plunging and all the stuff, and then I make it all up into this flask and bring it in to the office, so I have my endless supply. So this is what I wanted to show you. It's just this little thing that I've made for my daughter. It is a mini journal, and as you can see, like I said, I've been tea dyeing the papers and I've made loads of mistakes, and I found all these bits and pieces when I attacked the attic. So let's just have a look at this. I've got very low battery on my phone. I'm not very prepared for this, and I want to get this off in the post, like I said. So the front cover is just literally a piece of card, and I have tried doing the stitching, which I can't. Oh yeah, that's a little bookmark, but I forgot to do the 3-hole because I'm a beginner, so it's only 2-hole, but it's only a little scrappy journal for her, which I've got lots of little surprises. So it's a bit like a little treasure chest. So here's a piece of ribbon I found, which is quite pretty. I found this little brooch, which I've literally just pinned but then hidden, and then on the back I raised this up just using some bits of card, so that you could literally, to close it, just do a very, very simple wrap round. This is tied up under here, so you can't really see it. So that's basically the outside, which looks quite posh and funky. I put some ribbon down here. As you can see, it's not even. And then, oh yeah, on the back, just to prove that I do make mistakes, here's a little sticker that I had to put on. Doesn't really match the outside look, but I managed to get a thumbprint from an ink pad on the cover and couldn't work out how to get it off without ruining the cover and having to start all over again. So I found a sticker and I just dyed it by sponging on some sort of similar colour ink. just so it would blend a little better. And also, well, it is a little care package, so a little something awesome does kind of mean something. So on the inside, again, lots of mistakes have been made on the front page. So a little bit of paper here that had just been a scrap that was glued down, a little thing that says, what's it say, remember. And then I found this quote here, imagination rules the world, Napoleon Bonaparte. I thought that was a bit odd, but never mind. If he said it, he said it. And I've just literally ripped it up and left the rips on, because the whole point of these journals is that they don't look manufactured. They have that home scrappy quality, which obviously suits me because I'm going to make lots of mistakes. One of the biggest mistakes I made was to use a modern set of stickers when doing quite an old-fashioned look, so the whole thing doesn't really gel for me, but it is my first one. I've done it, I'm sending it anyway. And then, as you can see, what you have here is like lots of little things. So I've made a little tag, and the idea is that you write little notes to yourself, an event for the day, something to remember. That's actually just clipped in again. I had these already. I mean, my scrapbooking stuff, some of it's like 25 years old. I can't believe how much I had. In fact, my middle daughter, when she was helping me clear the attic, said, do you think you might have a shopping habit? Which is maybe quite true. So on this page, as you can see, where I have made pages using this tea dyed paper, which was just an old notebook, I've also added, because that was going the wrong way, and that might annoy people, I don't know, I also did some tears and added bits going the right way, and then just decoration really. Another sticker here, mostly a journaling area here, just going the other way but with a stamp on it, which was part of the notepad. I'm not claiming to have done that. And then you try to do clever little things within the journal, so there's like always a surprise. So when you come to this page, journaling spot, but then you can open that up and actually journal on that. So that's just a little fold. Another piece of paper. Also, the papers don't all have to be the same size, because you're going to parcel them together like a little book and sew them in. So you can have different size papers, which I think is lovely. Here I've done a little bar across. She loves China. We used to live in China. She also went and studied in China for a bit. So I've done a photo from China that I took 15 years ago. Yeah, and then I've banded it, and just another little, that's some stickers, so she can actually add her own stickers when she writes things, if she uses it more like a calendar. Today, maybe a little thing that she can write about today. Notes, so maybe a note page, again, lifts up, so you've got extra space for journaling. Stickers, again, what's this say? Plan on it. So all these little stickers I felt were a bit of a mistake, because they're quite modern against a more aged background. I could have spent time stamping them and kind of making them age themselves, but then I think that might have been too grungy. So if I'd had more old-fashioned stickers, that would have been quite nice, but these were the ones that I had. And this is all about using up what you've already got, rather than going out and buying new, which, as my daughter says, I have a shopping habit, so you know, I'm quite happy to go buy new things as well. It doesn't matter if pages tear, because things get stuck down, and also it's just part of the charm of making it look old. It's not to worry about that. Another piece of scrap paper here, I just did some lines across it, so an indication to use it, you know, to write on. Priority sticker, another little one of those heart button stickers that I found. I did add some extra glue, just to let you know. I've got 3 different types of glue here. I've got a standard PVA that you just use as a school supply. I've got tacky glue, which is more crafting, it's stronger. And then actually the good old-fashioned Pritt stick glue works really, really well as well. So that one I'd water down a little bit, because you don't need it that strong. It'll last longer. Generally you don't need it that strong. I've still yet to get a few things in for my next project. I can't really tell you about that, because that's another gift for someone, but we can do the journaling together, and then I'll upload the next project when they've received that gift, if that makes sense. Here I've just made a little notebook, literally stapled it down. An old notebook was used for this, and I've just covered it in a paper, put notes on it, and then just added it to a little pocket that I made with the matching paper. So it's just another extra place to write in. Here you've got some stickers, a little, again, you could, you know, use that, but it's just a little something, a little plaque. So as you go through, you can see different papers, different techniques being used. Well, not very different techniques, but more stickers, little pockets and bands that I've made just by gluing the sides and gluing the base, being very, very careful to leave a bit of a gap. In fact, what I was doing was using this inside to sort of hold it while it dried. One of those cards that you saw loose earlier, just added to the page. Another scrapbooky bit. You can see the repetition of some of the papers because I had some large scraps of them. So I've tried to use up things. This time I didn't put lines on. So again, every time it's a little bit varied. Here this time I put the stickers in a little plastic thing. I did an extra tag. Highlighted the fact you could write on the back. This is quite cute, I must admit. When you open this up, I found this. Today will be a good one, but then look what I managed to find, like a little Chinesey emblem, which I've just added a brad to and squidged it down. And then again, you can write on that, but it's also got that Chinese element. So the idea is that when she goes through it, she finds little surprises. I don't even know why that, oh, that's there to hold that in place because it moves otherwise. She just finds little surprises as she goes through the book. So another writing area here. You can write sideways, you can write that way, it's up to you. You can write upside down if you want. Another bit of, you know, open it up. Oh, look, a journaling area. Just literally drawn out on the back of that. This is a bit of, I found this, it's so pretty. I wish I had more of it. It's just see-through. So I just put like a little message there. And again, you can open it all up and still journal. This comes out. So it's like a pocket, but not a pocket because it's like a stuck down pull back folder. More messages, more bits that you can, another one of those that was at the front, but this time just put into the book. Teach us delight in simple things. Rudyard Kipling. I felt like creating this was quite simple and delightful to do, so that's why I put that in. And then here you've got more kind of sticky, you can unclip this. You've got another tag. You've got this page here. I think I had that clipped open because I was gluing something to something. So that's just like a little bookmark. It matches the end of, oh no it doesn't. No it doesn't. I thought it matched another one. I do have a second one of those. This, if you lift it up, I stamped wonderful, and again did a wiggly line this time for writing on. So again, another little surprise there. More notes sections, more of these stickers. A simple life is a beautiful life. So sort of inspirational, but not too much because we're not very girly in this family. So this is actually quite girly. I do like Victoriana and old looking things, but actually I'm more of a punk. Not in the American sense. I mean, I'm just not very girly. You know, I wear fake leather trousers and jeans and things, so not hugely girly. This was just a see-through sticker that I just kind of aged a little bit so it would match the page. So just stamped over it, and then actually did a word stamp here as well, which was old-fashioned writing. Here, oh, this was a bill, you know, with a see-through envelope. So I just reused the envelope and the see-throughness of it, put some paper around, put one of those cards over, made it see-through. Just added some scrappy bits of that tea dyed paper to the back, so you've got the see-through bit. And then I've made this pocket. This is slightly different paper, admittedly. This is cardstock, but I was running out of other stuff. And again, some more stickers. What I was going to do is I have bought her a little, just a little £5 coffee card, and I didn't realise how big it was going to be. Gonna just like put it in there. So I might still do that, but of course it's not a surprise because you'll see the cost a bit. But I was expecting a plastic card, and I got quite a shock because it isn't. It's just just part of that, and you pull it off. So it kind of goes with the journal. You can pull things off and move them about. What have we got here? Oh, that I've just pushed in there. Right, so here just I just literally coloured that in with a bit of pencil, just like right here. Another bit of scrap, more scrap. As you can see, just another sticker. This was that stamp. I did it in a brown, quite faint. I'm hoping you're seeing all this because I'm filming over my shoulder, so I'm hoping you're not just seeing my head. Plan a life you love. So again, just more areas to write. Celebrate. Now the reason I put this here was the end of some paper stock, so it had the designer's name and sort of making details, and I wanted to use it because the whole point is it's a junk journal, so you don't want to cut it off and not use it. So I just put a little sticker over it, and then an area to write, and you could even write freehand here or put another sticker on, just literally plain, so you could decorate that up yourself. So obviously some of it's like kind of mismatching. I drew that little banner on there. I wasn't hugely pleased with these, so I spent a lot of time where I had drawn some on, covering them up with more bits of paper, which is what I mean by loads and loads of mistakes were made. I then just stuck other things over them. Getting towards the end now, so another card, more scrappy bits, more writing areas. The idea is obviously to have a writing area, because the idea is to have a notebook or a journal, so you don't want to decorate it up totally. Here we've got just a bit more of that old-fashioned stamp, and then a sticker that says, "This is my life." My life is a torn piece of paper. Maybe my heart is rather than my life. What do you think? Here again, I put these in a little wallet this time, but I didn't always, because I had some of these for some reason. So some more stickers in there that you can use, so like little gifts throughout. This one just says remember. As you can see, I don't really like that, which is why I put the sticker over in there. I still didn't like it, but I thought, you know what, you could go on forever with this. Give it up, give it a rest, just leave it, it doesn't matter. Here just a couple of stickers that kind of coordinated together. You can see the stamp on that old paperwork. Here's a bit more of that see-through stuff that I love. I don't know what I'd done under here. Oh no, I hadn't made a mistake. I just did one that way and one that way, because I tea dyed some longer than others. These were more aged looking, so I quite like the contrast there. And then here you've just got some more of that paper, which I absolutely don't like particularly, so it's just handy to get rid of it. Dream it, do it. And then more areas to write, more things to tell yourself to do. These are just like little, I don't know what you call those, bullet points, and a title. And you've got a clip that's holding in stickers, so actually when you take those stickers out, you've got a whole blank page there. Here you've just got another, I don't know what you would call these, just dictionary words that don't really mean anything but are quite sweet. Some more of that paper. That's actually Christmas paper, but it doesn't really matter, it's kind of hidden up. A stamp, and then at the back another handmade notebook. So as you can see, there's a lot of writing space in here. Your only limit is you, and then just that. I was gonna do some kind of brad or eyelet here, and it kind of all went wrong because I realized I didn't know how to use the eyelet punch properly, so ended up making this, but I needed to cover up the holes, so ended up sticking down just more ribbon. And once I'd stuck ribbon there, it made sense to stick it here, and also this isn't the strongest. So that's basically my daughter's journal, and all I'm going to do is just write her a note saying, do take a really good look through this. There's like treats and surprises, and I hope that the next few weeks go a bit better for you. And I'm going to tell her how to unwrap it in case she doesn't work that. I'm sure she'll work that out. It's not exactly difficult. And that's it really. And that is the sort of thing, along with just writing normal journal pages, but I'm also going to start making more things, and that's really what this channel is going to be about, making different things for different people or myself. It's June and I'm already thinking, oh, that'll be brilliant for Christmas for so and so. So yeah, I'm already feeling really inspired and arty again for the first time in years, so it's doing my soul the world of good, if nothing else. So I hope you enjoyed that little run through of this. I will probably stitch this video together with another one of actually doing some crafting so that you can join in or maybe go, that's rubbish, I know better crafters on here, I don't know. I'm too old to care. You get to a point where your other people's opinions of you really genuinely don't matter, but that's not in your 20s, it's really when you're much older. So yeah, I just thought it was a bit of prettiness to send her, maybe cheer her up. I don't often do things like this because I run my own business, which is not to do with this, by the way, and I don't normally have the time, energy, drive to do artistic stuff anymore, and it was just nice to really get back into doing something that I enjoy. I do enjoy my business, but you know, something that isn't just work and washing up. That should be the title of this channel. I've put journaling with Jamie, but really it should be something that isn't just work and washing up, because that's how I feel about life sometimes. We need things that aren't just work and washing up. Anyway, like I say, I may edit this with another one, or this may be a standalone. Let's just see how that goes. If it's a standalone, thank you. I hope you subscribe, like everything, leave comments, join me.